And I'm going to mount this on the guard, as I said. These two go to my battery terminals. And then it leaves you with 3 wires. This wire here, that plugs into the headlight loop. That's pretty self-explanatory. Then you have 2 more of these things. 2 of these. What they are is that plugs in your driving light. Now, the reason you got 2 is because you can obviously have 2 separate driving lights, or in my case, I've just got the 1 LED light bar. So I rang Steady and they said, one's just a funk, just wrap it up somewhere. So I'll have to wrap it up pretty tightly so it doesn't shake loose in the engine bay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the install. When I finished, I'll take another shot of it and I'll post it up here. But yeah, guys, the reason I made this video was pure and simple. I couldn't find anything on the internet, and anything that I did find was completely irrelevant. There's a lot of stuff out there for the D40, D22, whatever you call it, the older Navaras, but there's not a lot of stuff out there for the NP300. And anything was out there, especially accessing the headlights and how to get that loom out. It all talked about just getting the right harness. That wasn't the question that I was after. It was, how do I get it off? So as I said, that's going to cause you a little bit of hair pulling, but it is possible. Now, I'm no mechanic by any means, so, you know, honestly, if I can do it without breaking it, then it's happy days. That, you know, if you break it, obviously it's going to turn into an expensive day. So try not to. And yeah, as I said, and that was the other thing, fighting with that. I think everything else is going to be pretty straightforward. There is a lot of slack on this cable, which is sort of good and bad. Good in the sense that, well, I've got enough cable, but bad in the sense I've got to now hide it all and make sure it's all wrapped up tightly. You'd think maybe Steady could sort of mock up a system and then measure everything off that, and they say, you know, this is the way to go. And the other thing with Steady is, I don't understand, it doesn't take any sort of effort whatsoever to put in some instructions on how to wire up this thing. Not everyone is an auto electrician, but it really is sort of plug and play. The reason that I sort of had an idea about how it went together was actually because I bought the wrong wiring harness. I originally bought one from Super Cheap Auto, but they've got the they call it the H4 connector, which is the 3 prongs on the headlights. And as I said, yeah, by an NP300, of course, it's got its own little quirks and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, got there in the end. I suppose now looking at this, if you really were struggling, you might be able to actually take off this bolt here and this bolt here, and you might be able to remove the headlight. And I assume that it could possibly just pull forward. You might have a bit more extra luck. I don't know. The second thought's maybe not, because you'll have that sort of original corrugated wiring harness. Yeah, you might not be able to pull it out much, but look, guys, persevere. It'll be worth it in the end. Well, I hope so. The other thing I noticed too was someone told me on a forum I read that the LED light bar, if you sort of point them slightly up a bit, they get a better sort of view on the road, you know, shine out better. I don't know about that. I'll test the theory, and if I don't like it, I'll adjust it down. It's only pretty much just some hex bolts, some Allen key bolts, and it's all good to go. But yeah, that's it. So hopefully this helps someone out there, because yeah, I wish I had done it. And also, again, yeah, getting just that center console, the cup holder section out. Look, I don't know what the STX or the the ST or the STL, what their consoles are like. I don't own one, but probably very similar, I imagine. But yeah, I thought I'd take that video, and hopefully this helps people. Cool. All right, cheers. Peace.